Hello, it's Mimi Kirk. I'm in my little kitchen here. I'm doing a series of things to show you how to make foods very quickly because we all are busy. We want to have delicious food, but we want things that maybe don't take as much time. So everybody that I know knows how to make guacamole, but then there are people I know who tell me they've never made guacamole before. So today I'm going to show you how to do guacamole. Now this guacamole is in my book, one of these books here, Raw-vitalize, which is my new book. It's a 21-day recharge. It's how to fix food in 10 or 12 minutes. Really good meals, and that's what this is about. This is one of the meals from here. This is a really fantastic book. You can order this book. You can order my other book, my modern book, The Ultimate Book of Modern Juicing. I have the Live Raw Around the World and the first book, Live Raw. So there's 4 books that you can order. This is the new one we're working on. This one actually has a book club, Raw-vitalize Book Club. And you can go on to Facebook and join the club, and you'll see all the beautiful pictures people are posting from this book. It's really delicious. Speaking of avocados, here's a great quick meal. Now avocados are fantastic. They don't really have that much taste by themselves, although I love them. Just a little lemon, a little pinch of salt. People love avocado toast today. You can put all kinds of sprouts on top of it. Avocados are amazing. I make chocolate pudding with avocados. Don't gross out. Honestly, it's so delicious. I love it. It's avocados. It's got coconut oil in it. It's so easy to make with a sweetener, and it really is like chocolate pudding. If someone didn't tell you there were avocados in here, you would never know. So today I'm going to do the guacamole. One of the tricks that you all want to know is how to open up an avocado properly. Avocados all get ripe at the same time usually if you buy them. You can put some in a bag, a brown bag, to speed up the ripening of them, and always have a ripe one on hand. I always make sure I do. Sometimes I buy a bunch of them and they all ripen at once, and then I know it's guacamole time. So I'm going to cut this in half, and if we have a perfect avocado inside, it won't have any black spots. I always hate when it does. Well, there you go. Wanted you to see this. This is what happens. You can't tell because it feels like it felt like it was all good. That's why I always buy extra avocados. I also want to show you how to take off the pit, and I'm going to show you how to get rid of this part here because it's very stringy. So you're going to hit this right here, and you're just going to turn it. This is as easy as it gets. So let's see how our other avocado looks. You don't have to waste all of this. All you do is have to cut this off right here. Cut off the black part, and you've got a good avocado again. I'm going to cut this side off, and then I'll open up the other one. Okay, let's see if this little baby here is going to give me a little bit better avocado. I have a couple in the bowl right now that were perfect, so I'm not without any avocados. Just drop the little seed thing in here. Let's get that out. I want to put that into my guacamole. Okay, let's say our prayers. Oh, please, please. Ah, perfect. Woohoo! This makes me so happy. This is beautiful. So this is what you'll use if you're making the avocado. You'll use the 2 halves if you're making the avocado boats. They have all kinds of great vegetables in them. I'm working now to get the seed out a little bit. Sometimes it's a little harder, but you just keep your knife in there. Really make sure you dig it in enough so you don't twist it and cut yourself and it comes out. It's very easy to do. And then just flip that off. I'm going to put this in my little trash bin in here. So these 2 we're going to get rid of. This is just not worth keeping. It's stringy. It's bad. You don't want to have anything to do with that. When I'm making avocado, sometimes you can slice it like this very nicely, little slices. This one's beautifully ripe. You can use the spoon to take it out like this and put this into your whatever bowl you're going to use. And another way to do it, which I'll do with these to show you, sometimes I just do this. This is the lazy girl's way. Just squeeze it in there. You're going to mash it anyway. Don't worry about it. The lazy girl's, you can see this avocado, by the way, is a little stringier than that other one I put in there. You can see there was a little string that came off of there. Okay, that's probably enough to start with here. I'm going to get rid of that string because I just don't like stringy avocado. All right. So the way I'm going to serve this today, in my book, Live Raw, it shows corn chips that you can make with fresh organic corn. You don't want GMO corn. Make sure if you buy corn chips, if you're vegan, that you're getting the vegan and you're getting organic and you're getting non-GMO. That's very important. And so in order to make this guac here, there's a couple things we want to do. We want to use a tomato. This has been washed, but I'm going to seed the tomato, show you what that looks like. I think I'll use it so I'll show it to you in front of you. I'm going to just squeeze out. I'm going to squeeze this out and take out all the seeds. Otherwise, it's very runny. I'm just going to use the outer part of this. Okay? Let me take it out of this one. You can use this in something else. You can use this in a stock. You can make a sauce with it. You don't have to waste all of this. But the seeds, some people say, are toxic. I try to take them out of most of the things I make. I don't really think you need the seeds. And what I'm going to do with this, just going to chop it. One of the things when you learn about chopping, let me just wipe my hands off. Try to be neat for you. If you grip your knife here, you have a good hold of it. Put your fingers around it and grip your knife. That's how you chop. This is the proper way you chop when you go to a cooking school. This is the way you'll learn. This is the way I learned in a school. And then you always keep your knife in a rocking motion. You leave the part of it on the board and you keep everything in a rocking motion. And I like to buy organic foods. Avocados are on a list that say it's okay to buy them non-organic, but if you can find them organic, why not? But you can do avocados, but everything else you should really, your tomatoes should always be organic. Your thin-skinned fruits should always be organics. I just like several things about organic. I like supporting the organic farmers. I don't like pesticides. Why do that to your body? We're trying to get healthy here in this world, and why do that? The only thing I didn't have today, because this was an impromptu, today I've been shooting a couple videos because Mike came in and I was just cleaning out the kitchen and using the avocados because they were ripe, and he said, well, don't just waste it on us. Why don't you make a video so everyone can see what you're doing? So that is why I have this video here today. I'm going to put this in a minute. I also took this. This is a lime. I know it looks like a lemon, but I got to see what's inside because we have a lemon tree and a lime tree, and they got crossbred. This actually smells like an orange. It's so weird. So it crossbred with a lime. So it's a lemon lime. Oh no, it's lemony. It's a lemon lime kind of thing. Honestly, it's so funny. They were green when we first put the tree in, and then all of a sudden the lemon one took over and they just cross-pollinated, and now everyone on that tree, the lime tree, has yellow on it. I'm also going to put in some red onion because something about this is so good, this red onion in here. And the thing that I don't have, which I like to put in, is cilantro or parsley, but I ended up juicing them this morning. I didn't think I was going to make all this guacamole today. So we just finished juicing several jars of juice, big jars of juice that we can have today and tomorrow. We have a slow auger juicer, so it's very easy to save it if you do it right. You need to use let's say you have a mason jar, and you put the little lid on. It has two parts to the lid. You put the little lid on, fill the jar way to the top, and when you put that little lid on, that little suction lid, it should run over a little. Your juice should run over a little on the side. And then you screw the lid on. That makes sure that it's not oxidized. It keeps it very, very fresh. So that's a good thing to do. So now this is one of the things like I like to do. I've got spices here. I'm going to use a little salt and pepper. I'm going to use a little pepperoncini, a little red pepper flakes. You can use a little Mexican seasoning. This is what I like to do. You can mash it with the little tool that comes with it, which is very nice, like this. Or if you don't have this little tool, this is what I like to do. Fork works just fine. But for some reason, I've always liked this. It just makes it so nice to mash. You can get a really nice texture with it. Mike loves this. This is a meal for Mike. He can sit with chips, or I'm going to have mine. I didn't make any of my chips, my raw chips, which are really delicious. They're just made with corn. You need a dehydrator, though. I've never tried it in the oven. It could work, but I've never tried it that way. And so here is the guac. Looks like it's very nice. You can see down in here, I think. Mike's got the camera up on it. There. I like just a little chunk. I don't like much chunk on it, but this is just a little chunk. I'm going to put some of this in here. These are great little squeezers for like quickies. I have one for lemons and one for the little ones here. You want to put a little lime juice. I'm going to use just a little handful of onions in here. I chop more than I need, but I'll put some on top. This is how I'm going to have my guacamole today. I'm going to make mine on little lettuce leaves, which I totally love. This is my favorite way to do it. I'll save a little tomatoes, and I can put some more tomatoes on top of this and a little more onions on top of it. And if you're in the mood to do just a little bit more work, in the Raw-vitalize book, and I think in Live Raw, I have different kind of cheeses and sauces to make. You can make a fabulous sour cream with cashew nuts and a little apple cider vinegar. You soak the nuts the same way, but the recipe is in Raw-vitalize. So I'm going to have mine on these crisp romaine lettuce leaves today. So let's put in some of this. This is how simple. You see how fast this is taking me. If I wasn't talking, this would be done already. But I like to talk while I'm doing this. So that's about it. Here it is. A little salt and pepper. Let me just get this out of here. Let's just season this up a little bit and I'll mix that in. I use pink Himalayan salt right here. Okay, let's put some of that in. And here's some black pepper. And I'm not going to put the pepper on Mike because he doesn't like it. Things too hot. I like that. I always put extra ginger and turmeric in my drinks, and it's not his taste, so I make his a little separately. And here you go. So let me just put some on a leaf, and I'll show you how you can have this as a in the Raw-vitalize book. We call it a street taco. So you put this in. You can put a little more lemon if you like on it. You can put a few tomatoes on top of it, a little bit more onion. If you make the cream cheese, you can have that. But this is such a delicious meal right in itself, very satisfying. And you have 2 or 3 of these and you're really full and in great shape. So you can get my books on my website if you'd like. I always autograph them and give a little gift, like a necklace goes with this Raw-vitalize. You get a Tree of Life, Silver Tree of Life necklace, a bracelet with the juice book. You get another dog tag with this book, and another necklace with this one that says I love you more than the moon and the stars. And you can look on my website, youngonrawfood.com. Go up to my shop where it says buy books, and you'll see everything there. And if you do buy it, I'll sign it for you and send you a special gift. I hope you take a look and also join the Raw-vitalize book club on Facebook. Thanks. Bye. From my kitchen to yours.